So we got another video for a shout out. 500 subs. Can't thank everyone enough. It means a lot to get to 500. I'm sure we'll be 1,000 pretty soon, hopefully. I would love to get to 1,000. So I'll start from the bottom. Lucas Allen the Beast, can I have a shout out? Of course you can. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. John Davison, well done on 501 subs, mate. Don't want this to be shouted out. It's too late. Bus Network, well done, mate. Can I have a shout out? From Anthony from Warrington's Own Buses. Thanks. Cheers for subscribing to the channel. Means a lot. Gary K. McLeary. I think I'm pretty terrible with names, to be honest. I'm sorry if I say your name wrong or pronounce it wrong. Well done for 500 subs. One of the best local bus driver YouTuber. Good luck for 600. Cheers, mate. It means a lot. Same again. Could you at least try and make a video every day that you're working and say what routes you've been driving based on how your day's been? Screaming babies. I'm in the process of trying to start that, but bear with me, it might be happening. Killer Kingdom, well done, mate. You're at 501 subs as I post. Yes, it's gone up a little bit, but thank you for subscribing to the channel. Sarah Cornelius, congrats on 500 subs, Sean. Can I have a shout out, please? What's your favourite bus route? What's my favourite bus route? At Yorkshire Tiger, I've got to say it's probably the 343 to Halifax, but we don't do that anymore. But yeah, that's probably one of my favourite bus routes because it's a long hour journey, gets you out of the way. You're not doing 5-10 minute journeys. It's enjoyable in that respect. Bus driver Johnny, congrats on 500, mate. Onwards and upwards from now. Cheers, mate. I look forward to seeing more of your bus, to be honest. It looks really nice. If you've not subscribed to Bus Driver Johnny, go and check him out. He's got his own bus now, so that'd be nice to see some things. Lee and Ashley's channel, congrats on reaching 500 subscribers. Great videos, keep it up. Shout out to Lee and Ashley's channel. Yeah, go check them out. Bus videos on there. Adam Flavel, yeah. Well done on 500 subs, mate. Been watching your channel since you started, and they're always great videos. Love watching you and the Flat Cap Bus Driver. Keep up the good work, mate. On the road to 100 subs. Question: do you have a sub target which you wish to get to? I would love to get to 1 million subscribers, but it's an odd one. Bus drivers on YouTube, it's a recent thing. I don't know. It could be possible. Could be possible to get to 1 million subscribers. I suppose that's probably my ultimate goal. Eventually get to 1 million subscribers. So make sure you subscribe. We need a million clicks on that button. 1 million. HD Transport, 500 already. Well done. When's the next 2 Sean's video? I quite like you both doing challenges. Well, challenge in one case. Sean's been on holiday recently. We're in the process of planning another video, hopefully. But there will be more. There will be more, don't worry. Lewis Gaming, well done. Cheers, fella. Do you like being a bus driver? Absolutely love it. Couldn't see me doing a 9-to-5 job anymore. I like the diversity of being different every day. And I love meeting people. Like you get to know where they get on, get off, sort of thing, and it puts an enjoyment on your face because you know, in a way, yeah, you get the idea. Ross, agree, nice one, mate. Give us a shout out, buddy. Of course, you can have a shout out, fella. Thank you for subscribing. The London Busmaster 135, excellent hit on 500 subs, Sean. Well deserved, and I would definitely like a shout out. Of course you can. Thank you for subscribing. Jack Picton, can I have a shout out, please, mate? Of course you can. Thank you for subscribing. Jason's Transport and Gaming videos. can you do a depot tour, and congrats on 500 subs. The depot is really small, so I can't find a creative way to do a depot tour. The best depot tour really is the drone footage I've got of Honley depot. That's probably the best depot tour that you can really do. Average Steve, congrats on 500 subs, keep up the good work. Go and check Average Steve's channel out. He's from America and he does 1 to 2 minute videos and they're absolutely hilarious. He deserves a click. Go and watch his videos, they're quite funny. Always makes me laugh. Transport Addict, congrats on 500 subscribers. I hear the Honley depot is closing. How will this affect you? Yes, Honley depot is closing and merging with Waterloo depot in Huddersfield. It's such a shame because Honley was a family friendly type depot with all the drivers like, you know, friendly. It's like your own little family. It's a shame it's ended like this, but I'm sure management have gone through all the process of different situations of doing it. But how will this affect you? All drivers will merge with Waterloo, have a chance to go to Halifax depot instead, but obviously Honley doesn't work Sundays, bank holidays, or after like 8 PM. So in October time, every driver will be Waterloo will do absolutely the same. So in effect, Honley will not exist anymore. The Unknown, what's your favourite music genre, and do you think you will come to drive in London buses one day? Check out my channel. Favourite music genre is probably just UK pop in general. I like listening to Kiss FM radio. I've always got that on. Quite a good radio station, to be honest. Do I think I'll come to London one day? Probably not. I've got a family. I don't see myself wanting to move to London. I would love to drive in London buses, but it just seems an impossible way of doing it. I couldn't get a job down there if I didn't live down there, but I won't want to live down there. It's expensive compared to where I live now. So I can't see it happening, but I would love to do it. Stuart Moran, big congrats on 500 subs. Bus reversing, noisy. Well done, my goodness, you look sweltering. What is your favourite bus, and what bus would you love to drive? Take care, pal. Yeah, when I recorded that video, I was absolutely boiling. Absolutely, no air at all. Favourite bus, it's got to be Volvos. They just seem more driver, a bus driver's bus. You know, you got your comforts. What bus would you like to drive? I'd love to drive a bendy bus. I absolutely would love to drive a bendy bus. We can't see it happening, but you never know. You never know. Never say never. SY Train and Bus Spotter, I want to shout out. How long have you been a bus driver for? Been a bus driver for since September 2015. It has its ups and its downs. It's stressful. I always moan. I love to moan. My partner always says I moan about the job, but I secretly do love it. Stephen Highland, is there much antisocial behaviour such as stone throwing on the routes you drive? Actually, I've not had that in Huddersfield. When I worked in South Yorkshire, I had that quite a lot. Fireworks, stones, bricks, cats, dogs, cyclists, you know, trolleys, anything you can think of, it got thrown at the bus. But in Huddersfield, I've not had anything thrown at the bus, I don't think. I've never really had any trouble in Huddersfield. Apart from bad car drivers, you know, that's about it, to be fair. Zep C Gamer, congrats on 500. Can I get a shout out? Of course you can, buddy, thank you. Subscribing. Nathan Jackson, Hello, do you do the 5 to 8 to Rochdale? Keep up the good videos, they're great. I don't actually, I think that must be Halifax Depot, probably drives that. I'm just stuck in Huddersfield. Stephen James Peter Johns. Bloody is tongue twister. Stephen James Peter Johns. Congrats on 500 subs. Here's to 500 more and beyond. Yeah, that would be fantastic. Your vids are fantastic. If you could be a bus coach driver anywhere in the world, where would it be and why? What's the best or worst thing about being a bus driver? If I could be a coach driver anywhere in the world, would have to be probably somewhere not hot, but somewhere not too cold. I've always wanted to go to New York in America, but I imagine there's quite a lot of traffic. I'm not a traffic bus driver, I don't like traffic, so Australia is quite hot, but obviously open roads, maybe Sydney, but then you've got air conditioning buses, so it'd be a toss up between New York or Sydney in Australia. Coach driver, probably say like Italy or Spain, like somewhere open roads, you know, all the windy roads. That would be pretty nice. Best thing about being a bus driver is every day is different. That is my best thing about being a bus driver. And the worst thing is probably the stress sometimes, but the problem is it's as stressful as you make it. So sometimes you can make it too stressful than you need to. So it's how you make the job. It's how you make the job. Double Decker Anton, congratulations on 500 subs, Sean. It looks very humid on that bus. Yeah, it was roasted. Thanks for the support, Anton. I imagine everyone that's subscribed to me has seen Double Decker Anton, probably subscribed to him. He does some great content. I could listen to him talking for hours. Canterbury boy here. Hi, congrats on 500 subscribers. Can you do tour vids of the buses? I enjoy them as many as people do. Yeah, I've done quite a few tours of the buses. It's quite hard to be creative when you do a video on a bus. So they're all pretty much the same. There's not many variations of buses at my depot. There's like four varieties, so it's pretty hard. I'll definitely look into doing more though if you're enjoying it. Sharpie's Workshop. Hope you're enjoying the heat in that cab, Sean. Well, this ex-bus driver would love a shout out and congrats on 500. Nice milestone, keep them coming. Yeah, everyone go and check out Sharpie's channel. I actually met him while I was filming the tram train video. Lovely guy. He does videos about woodworking and he makes some great stuff out of old pallet wood. I actually enjoy watching his videos. Go and check him out if you're interested in all that. But yeah, he's an ex-bus driver, technically still drives a bus. But yeah, it's quite weird to stumble across him. We got talking about YouTube, and this is oh, I'm a YouTuber. It's a small world. Dan Costa, I clicked wrong. Dan Costa, congrats on 509 subscribers. Do any of the buses you drive have had driver air conditioning? And if so, is it maintained or intentionally disabled to save fuel? We used to have 2 Optare Solos with air conditioning. I don't think they were maintained, so they weren't really air conditioning, it was just a blower. But it's not a priority to fix the air conditioning, I suppose. I have heard of intentionally disabling air conditioning on some buses. Obviously, it does use fuel. I think it's down to the company, really, isn't it? We're not relatively in a hot country in the UK. It's only ever so often, so I can see why they do it, but then again, when it is hot, like it has been this year, it would be a godsend for the drivers and passengers. People might want to catch the bus more on a hot summer day instead of being sweaty. Gav Frost, well done on reaching 500 subscribers. I have 2 questions. The bus drivers have to provide their own change for their shift. Depends on the company. every company I've worked for personally up to now, I've had to provide my own float. So when people get on in the morning, first bus, and they give you £20 note and take all your change, then the next passenger gives you a note, and then you explain to them you got no change, and they huff and puff. We have to provide that, to be fair. So it's, if most bus drivers I know, some of them have £30-40 of their own money in, you know, in the float, and some have £2 or £3. It depends on the driver. Any ideas to why Tiger are pulling out of Wombwell? It was great to see another firm down by a town that's dominated by Stagecoach. From what I've heard, Stagecoach have won the tenders what Tiger had, so they've outbidded them, basically pushed them out of town, so they have no choice in pulling out. Stagecoach have won the tenders, so Stagecoach run the routes. I've no idea how, I've no idea why Stagecoach want the routes. I imagine it's just to push the other operator out. Obviously, Stagecoach, as you said, Stagecoach dominate Barnsley, so passengers are more appealed to buy a weekly ticket because they have more services to offer. So it's hard for another operator to, you know, get the foot in the door with only a few routes when another operator's got a mass amount of routes. That's my personal opinion, but I don't think they had a choice in coming out. Andros Shaw, well done on 509 subs, thank you fella. Tesco for dollar actor, have you driven the 72 in South Yorkshire yet? I don't drive anything in South Yorkshire, I'm based in West Yorkshire. Dave Mosley, shout me out Sean, I'm Mark 1977. There's a shout out fella, thank you for subscribing. Michael Fazard, I think I've said that right. Love your YouTube page, you did one about CCTV and safety, I don't know why they're beforehanding it. Yeah, you're basically saying you got on a bus and you were picked on but the driver did nothing. Shameful on the bus driver, he has a duty of care to passengers. Hopefully if you will make him aware that what's happening, he would sort it out, but it's a bit upsetting that he's turned a blind eye to it. Also, love your videos, and the ace, I should do the 343 route Huddersfield Tower. Yeah, you should, because I don't have the chance to do that now. I did film it once. I did film it once. It were over an hour, and the size of the file, I couldn't edit it on my iPad or iPhone because it was too big to edit it and then save it. I didn't have enough space. I couldn't create enough space. So I ended up deleting it by accident and never got around to refilming it, which is such a shame because it were a lovely route. That. We've got Smith Program. Congrats on 500 subs. Here's a few jokes. I picked one because we're up to 18 minutes on the finger. What is the difference between a bus driver and a cold? One knows the stops, the other stops the nose. John Wagner, please shout me out, and also for the 1,000, 10,000 and 100,000. Cheers fella, thanks for the support. And last but not least, the flat cap bus driver. Love you. I love you too, Sean. So, a big thank you for everyone that has clicked that subscribe button. It means a lot. I love doing these videos, it keeps me busy. So yeah, I'll see you in the next video.